Sridevi was a healthy woman who used to exercise regularly. There were many pics of her hitting the gym with her daughter. I am sure she must have been seeing her doctor regularly as well. She was not overweight. I don't see her having any major stress issues. An occasional wine drinker, it is said. At 54, she appeared to be a picture of perfect health. She died suddenly on the 24th of February 2018. But millions of her fans are yet to find closure over her death. No one knows how she died. The people who wanted to know about her death were the people who made her a superstar. Her fans sought answers because her husband couldn't give them any. His story itself is the biggest question mark. When Sridevi's fans demanded a CBI investigation, her death was declared a private issue. 2 young daughters have lost their mother. The husband has lost his wife. But the media and people only want to sensationalize Sridevi's death by making it some kind of a murder mystery? What's wrong with seeking answers, I ask. Did her fans not deserve closure? Why is seeking the answers to her death so disturbing to her family? Are they scared of what might be discovered? When will be the right time to ask these questions? Is the family still grieving? There was a wedding in the family. Sonam Kapoor got married only a month after Sridevi's death. Is it okay to ask the questions now? Or will I and others like me be called shameless, insensitive, and be made to feel guilty about seeking answers to a legend's sudden and suspicious death? I think now would be the perfect time to ask the questions that were never answered and try to determine what the Kapoors in Bollywood really wanted to hide from India. Retracing the events of 2018. Sridevi attends the wedding of her nephew in the UAE with her family. Both Kushi and Boney Kapoor were present at the wedding. Janvi was in India. The wedding took place on the 18th-19th of Feb 2018. There was a video and pictures posted on social media of her at the wedding just 1 day before her death. She looked healthy and fine. The wedding was over on the 20th of February. Boney returned to India on the 21st of February 2018, but Sridevi stayed back in the UAE. It is not disclosed why she stayed back. There is no reason given by the Kapoor family. There are only suggestions that maybe she wanted to meet her sister or shop for her elder daughter Janvi. Boney Kapoor flew back to the UAE again on the 24th of February 2018. They were only separated for 2 days. He arrived at her hotel room at 5:30 p.m. unannounced. It should also be noted that there is no mention of when Sridevi planned to return to India. Boney paints a very rosy picture of the couple planning to go out for dinner and how Sridevi goes into the bathroom to take a shower but never comes out. He opens the door to find her unconscious in the bathtub. He calls the police, hotel staff. The flawed explanations for her death. Until her body arrived in India, Sridevi was said to have died of a massive cardiac arrest. This is for a good 2-3 days. When her body finally arrived, it was found she had died due to accidental drowning. Her brother-in-law stated she might have suffered a cardiac arrest in the bathtub and then drowned. The Kapoor family deliberately misled the country by reiterating cardiac arrest everywhere. Sridevi's autopsy somehow got leaked, and her death by accidental drowning became public. The Kapoor family lied from day one. Mr. Boney Kapoor told a film analyst friend that after he reached the hotel, Sridevi went to the bathroom to take a shower as they were to go out for dinner. He said he opened the bathroom door around 8 p.m. when he failed to get a response from Sridevi after repeatedly calling out her name and found her motionless in the bathtub. Sridevi was staying in a presidential suite of the Jumeirah Emirates Towers in the city. So Sridevi went to take a shower, but mysteriously ends up dead in a bathtub full of water. One might argue maybe Boney meant bath and not shower, but why would Sridevi go take a bath when they have little time and need to go out for dinner? Meanwhile, sources also informed that the laboratory results revealed she had consumed alcohol and was in an inebriated state when she slipped and fell into the bathtub that was filled with water. The police said that there was no clear criminal motive for her death. Neither did she suffer a cardiac arrest like how it was reported earlier. Boney arrives at 5:30 p.m. He wakes up Sridevi, who is sleeping. They talk for 1 hour. Boney doesn't say anything about them consuming alcohol. There is no clear answer to how long they chatted. 15 minutes to 1 hour, they say, and then Sridevi goes to the bathroom. Consuming alcohol is one thing, But being inebriated is a very different thing altogether. How much did she drink? Boney Kapoor arrives at 5:30 p.m. and they both start drinking? And by the time they plan to go out for dinner, 7:30 p.m., Sridevi is so drunk that she could not even stand in the bathtub. Where is her toxicology report to prove she was inebriated? And what was she doing in the bathtub if she went to take a shower? If she slipped and fell into the bathtub, surely she must have sustained some trauma to her head. Let's see what her autopsy report says. In the name of an autopsy report, this is what they showed us. This is an autopsy report? They are telling us she died of accidental drowning. We have every reason to believe this piece of paper is telling us the truth with all the important stamps and attestations by the relevant authorities and departments. It does not matter that they do not know how to spell drowning. The embalming and death certificate released later offered no answers either. Whitney Houston died of accidental drowning on the 11th of Feb 2012. Please Google and read an overview of her autopsy report if it interests you. They have the full case report and the autopsy report online. All we have is a piece of paper saying death due to accidental drowning. This video is divided into 3 parts. In part 1, we discussed what happened in 2018 and the flaws in the explanation of Sridevi's death. In part 2, we will look at different theories and reports about her death, as many versions exist because the truth is unclear. In part 3, we will discuss why there might have been lies about the real reason for her death. Stay with me as we try to uncover the truth.